Going on, my good people? Just out here on my walks this morning, paying myself, all the hard work of the week. Gave everything to everybody else. Give something to yourself. I really had to walk because my wife took me out on a date last night, man. I don't know if that's the norm in regular relationships, but my wife took me on a date. Like, she called me I was at the job, and she was like, "Hey, babe, I wanna take you out tomorrow." I was like, "Me? You wanna take me out?" She was like, "Yeah, I appreciate you." I was like, "All right." She said, "Pick 3 places where you want to go, and we'll pick one of them, one out of the 3, and that's where we going." I said, "Oh, I'm eating tonight." So I ate a little bit last night, so I need to get back out on the stroll, get my little walk completed for the day before I get out here on this good stroll for the day. Got to get this little work done today. We got the shop opening up at 11, closing down at 3. But anyways, I want to talk about new beginnings. New beginnings, man. A lot of people saying the end is near. Me, I say the beginning is near. We finna be out with the old, we finna be in with the new. So in ushering in something new, that starts with you, basically. So I've been doing Christian counseling for a couple of years now. And it's time for me to expand my wings and start helping people, because I usually do this on a one-to-one basis, but I got tired of that. I was like, it's got to be a way for me to affect more men than doing these one-off counseling sessions. So yesterday I announced my men's meetings. And I'm really, really excited about it, man. I believe we're going to transform a lot of lives. A lot of men who are struggling with certain things. So I had a spiritual awakening in 2019, if you didn't know. And as we head into my 5th year being a Christian, I take it very light with myself. I say I ain't even went to kindergarten yet as far as my Christian understanding, my belief, my understanding in the one true King, Yahshua. But I was being called on to help people, and God said to me, He said, "You special, but you not special." And I didn't know what that meant at first. And when it became revealed to me, it was like God saying, "You're special because I created you, but your circumstances are not." So I would get men calling me about these issues that they were having. Some with sex addiction, some with losing family members. And I was just like having to help one person at a time. But I feel with these meetings, I can help so many others at one time. Maybe I can help 10, 15 guys at one time by all of us sitting in a setting and helping one another out. Extremely excited about it, man. It's something that has been in my brain for a long time. We finally got the event space. We finally got, everything that we need to set up what we need to set up. So I'm excited about it, man. This is something I've been steadfast about doing a long time. It's a lot of things that were holding me back. I didn't feel like I was ready. God was like, "You are ready. I gave you everything you need. You have everything that you need to be successful. So don't waste no time. Go in and be successful. Go do what you are called to do." And so this is kind of me at the beginning of putting myself out there on a new venture to change lives. And I was just, I did a a speech on a little lecture on, not even a lecture, man. It was more so a rant. Yesterday, because I lost a friend. In this year, I've lost 2 friends to alcohol addiction. One, he was riding on his motorcycle after he had a whole bunch of drinks. Ended up falling off the motorcycle, didn't have his helmet on, and we lost my brother. And then just yesterday, I had a friend, they took him out for his birthday, and it's rumored that my friend had 27 shots. And when they got him home, he was knocked out. And as they tried to take him into the house, he had a heart attack and ended up dying. So for me, I said, man, you got to say something. You don't have to say something. And I don't give a damn if it's mean. You got to say something. You got to convict somebody to change, even if it's mean. And so the things that I said was, because my homeboy that we lost yesterday, he was severely overweight, close to 400 pounds. And you got to lose that weight. You can't leave that weight on you, man. When I see somebody that started off a certain way, and now they're maybe 200, 100 pounds over where they normally used to be, I said, man, that's a sign of depression. And they be like, no, it's not that. Well, why are you eating like that? How you feel about yourself when you take all your clothes off and you by yourself, that's what really matters. And I just be thinking that a lot of people be depressed, especially when you done put on all of that weight in your marriage. Or not even in your marriage, just in a relationship, you done put on all this weight. And so you couple that with drinking or doing drugs, and that's a recipe for disaster. So after, they said that he might have died from alcohol poisoning, we find out that he had congestive heart failure in the beginning. So if you got congestive heart failure, you don't need to be drinking like that. Say he was drinking every weekend. I was like, man, yesterday I was just very upset, man, that we keep losing really, really good brothers to these addictions. And we never get to hear their stories. They go to the graveyard with their stories, man, and I thought it was important for me to help my brothers out. I had to fight to get back, man. For the people that don't know, man, I lost my mom, and after I lost my mom, my aunt had a stroke, man, brain stroke, man. It had to cut her brain open. So we was watching her brain go up and go down. That's how tragic that was. Then I ended up losing some cousins. I lost my great grandmother. Then I lost my sister. Then my dad had a stroke. And I lost my 2 grandmothers after that. I had to fight to get my life back, man. I tried every conventional way and unconventional way. I tried hypnosis. I've tried shock therapy. Tried yoga, meditation. I've tried everything to get my life back, man, when church just wasn't, hitting that spot that I needed to hit, man. I had to save my life because I know I was here to save others' lives. So, man, I had to fight to get here, man. And what I want to do with these men's meetings is force men to fight for themselves. You can fight for yourself by going to the gym. You can fight for yourself by giving up something that you're addicted to. You can fight for yourself by forming new relationships, getting rid of old friends, old habits. That's how you fight for yourself, man. Everybody ain't gonna like it, but all well. So if I can change people with this program, these programs that I'm trying to start, if I can save one and that one goes on to save millions, I feel like I've done my job. And so I'm proud of myself, man, for finally stepping out here, man, and making this thing that was in my head come to reality. So I just want to tell y'all about the new beginnings, man. The new beginnings in my life. And hopefully we can change some people, man, help some souls, man, become their greater selves, so they can be great for their families and great for their spouses.